Hey guys, alright, so this is our last episode for the studio tour. We hope you really enjoy it, just seeing the back half of our studio so that you can see where all of our warehouse goes and all of our other things. So we really appreciate, again, you watching all of these videos up till now, and so enjoy this one. So as you might have seen throughout the studio, we have things on the floor saying to please social distance, and we also have hand sanitizer stations throughout the studio as well to make sure that things are staying clean and that people are staying safe. All right, so now we are out of the main studio and we're in our back hallway. And again, we want to use every single inch of our space to be able to shoot with in case we need to shoot anything. We've used it once as a hospital hallway, as a business hallway, and we used it for a lot of different things. But again, we keep it clean. That door can close so that we can use it for multiple uses. So we have our bathroom set, nothing special, but when we moved in, we did replace the lights just so that we could get it a little more bright in here. So if we ever need to shoot in kind of more of a corporate and business office bathroom, we can do that if we're not shooting in our normal home bathroom set. So we do a lot of commercials here at Envy Creative, which means we have a lot of products that we don't really need at the studio and that office heads here don't really want to take home either because they have no use for it. So we have a big wall that's free to take for our actors and our crew and our office staff. So when we're done with a video, all we do is we just put them in these bins, and actors, crew, and office staff know that it's okay to take, it's free to take home. And actually we get a lot of really nice stuff sometimes. So this is our workshop room. It is a total mess right now, so I'm just going to give you a really quick peek because we're still working on it. As you can see, it just has all of our paint and all of our construction equipment because building out the studio did take a lot of construction, but that will look good probably in the near future, but it is a workshop, so it's okay if it's a little messy. So here we have our tiny janitor's closet. Really not a lot to see here. We just try to keep it as organized and we try to keep everything off the floor since there's not a lot of floor space. So as you can see, we have a lot of stuff on the walls. We have all of our bottles hanging here. We have a lot of our janitorial equipment over there. And then we have our miniature dishwasher right here, which is great just because we can just throw things in the dishwasher. We don't need to hand wash any dishes. And then we also have our vacuum here. And then on the floor, we have our big sanitizer. So after every shoot, we have our production assistant go through and just sanitize everything. Couches, the bed, anything that anyone would either touch or sit on, and so that everything can be clean and safe. All right, so now we are in our warehouse and back of house, and we have a lot of things going on here, so I'll just kind of go through them with you. So we have our hampers right here for men and women, so that once the actors are done for the day with their costumes, they can just put them in there, and we can wash them every week just so that they're sanitized and they're safe for the next week. We have a lot of our electrical here. We have our 3D printer station right here with some stuff drying if we needed to glue it together. Also our 3D printer, some 3D printer accessories, some other items that are drying as well because we had to print them in multiple pieces. They were so big. So we also have our dressing rooms over here. They're pretty big dressing rooms, just with curtains right here as well and mirrors inside, pretty basic. We also have our makeup station over here where the actors can sit down and do their makeup. We have a lot of different accessories for makeup as well. And then we also have a little box right here with wigs, with makeup, with some jewelry, and with also hair products. Up top, you can see our server setup, so it's kind of out of the way. That's our NAS server or our shared server for the office. That's where we keep all of our project files on. We also have a backup server there as well. So because we shoot so many commercials, we kind of know exactly what type of outfits we need for the actors. So we have a large costume wall back here. We have a lot of hats and kind of larger costumes up there as well, like mascot heads and football gear and a lot of other things. And then here we just have small things like ties, scarves, glasses, socks, underwear, things like that, as well as all of our shoes down here. Once the actors leave the green room and they are ready to go on set, they can just get everything ready back here, get their clothing, get dressed, get makeup, and go out into the main studio for shooting. And back here is our warehouse area and our storage. So as you can see right here, we have a lot of different things. This is kind of separating, but these are actually our cubicle walls that we have, that if we want to set up our office set with cubicles, we can just bring out the cubicle walls. Step ladder, and then over here we have a lot of our products. So over here are our oversized products. So some mattresses, some frames, some other things that are for just a lot bigger products for commercials. And then over here, we just have a table for kind of setting up, as well as a board to show us where everything is. So back here, we really wanted to stay organized when it came to our client products, our props, and everything that was in storage. So the cool thing about these is you can just roll all the shelves and they'll roll all the way back. Our accounts manager, when things come in, he puts things up here and he labels them what they are and what products they go to, so that once it's time to shoot, that he can just grab them and put them on that shelf out there. But if he might have missed something, or if we need to maybe get a quick reshoot, we can come back here and know exactly where they are. You can see C stands for client products, so we have C1, C2, C3, C4. And then we have P, which stands for prop, set dressing, etc. So we have P1, P2, P3, and we're kind of working our way back. You can just see we have all of our props for whatever we need. These are kind of some of our weapon props, as well as some of our computer props. And then it just kind of goes back there. We have our sports, we have our party, we have Christmas props. You can see we have some pizza boxes up there. So this is what's called cold storage right here. And basically what cold storage means is these are products that we have long-term relationships with the clients, and we know that we're probably going to be doing more commercials for them. So rather than us just giving away or donating the products, we keep them here because we know that we'll probably be using them again, rather than the client needing to send us more of the same thing. Just basically a lot of things that we only use occasionally. We don't use that often, but we do want to keep just in case. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for watching all the videos in our studio tour. I know that it was kind of a few video series, but we just wanted to really go in depth and show you guys basically everything and every part of our studio, because we worked really hard on this new studio and it took a lot of work and a lot of time and hours and after hours to get everything done. So we really just wanted to share that with you guys, as well as just a few other things here and there that you might think to implement in your own studio, or maybe your home studio, or just in your home in general. So if you have any questions about anything that we did here today, or anything in our studio, or how we built things or set up things or different equipment we used, feel free to let us know, because we'd really like to share that with you guys. So thanks so much, guys, for all your support. And again, if you have any questions, leave them in the comments, and make sure to like and subscribe, and we will catch you in the next one.